Okay, I'm just going to show you how to use the Mote voice feedback for a Google Doc. So if you've got your students' work in front of you, and normally what you do is you would highlight a bit of text and add a comment like this, and you could type in there, but now you can see a Mote icon comes up because I've got the extension added to my Chrome. So as soon as you click onto that Mote icon, it'll start recording a voice feedback, and then you can click comment and it'll send that voice recording to the student. It also gives you the option of editing the voice note, and it'll give it to you in a transcript as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a voice note here. So this is a topic sentence for a piece of writing. I'm going to click on my note, and you can see it starts recording straight away. So great job on this topic sentence. It's been really clear and specific. You've used some really clear ideas and words about bananas and pine cones and all sorts of other things. So well done. So when I click on done, it comes up here with a link, and so what I can do is I can press comment and that will go straight to the student, or I can click onto the edit, and what it does is it note, and you can see it starts recording straight away. So great job on this topic sentence. It's been really clear and specific. You've used some really clear ideas and words about bananas and pine cones and all sorts of other things, so well done. So you can see there that it translates it and transcripts it into text, so you could actually copy and paste that if you wanted to use it for your assessment task feedback, or you could actually just copy and paste it into the private comment field on the right hand side, or you could delete it and start again. So I'm just going to exit, and if I go comment, then instantly the kid gets the comment, but it comes up as a little player ready to play the feedback to the student. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete that one, and I'm going to actually do it properly, and you can see how fast it can be. Okay. Yep, Ellen, this is a really clear topic sentence. What I really like about it is that you have used the text composer, and you've also said really clearly something specific and precise about the purposeful use of verbs to build character, and that answers the question. Focusing on the character Odette Brown, we introduced as someone who was eased out of bed in the morning, rising the sun. So I can then go, yep, great use of evidence, comment. Right, you've been really specific with your evidence here. Make sure that you're actually really using the technique as well in that sentence. She proceeds to wrap herself in a heavy dressing gown in order to guard against the cold. The act of guarding perceives her as frail. So I'm going to say perceives. I could say, yeah, perceives isn't quite the right word. What you could do instead is say the act of guarding her represents her or shows her to be as frail as needed. But the word perceives isn't quite the right word. So just think about that vocabulary choice there. The excerpt, so we want to go spelling there. So I could just fix that. If I wanted to make it a comment or a feature, I could actually make another comment. Check your spelling and make sure you say excerpt, not excerpt. And then you've said the excerpt finishes with an unfamiliar back pain, confirming the elderly impressions the verbs had caused to allude to while reading the text. Okay, so I can say here, yep, so that's exactly the right idea, saying that the use of verbs has created this sense of her being an old person, old lady. But what you need to do in this sentence is to be careful with the way you've put it together. What you want to say is more something like this. The excerpt creates the sense of this person's elderliness. The unfamiliar back pain confirms her sense of age. Just check on your sentence order and make sure that sentence order makes sense. Okay, so what you can see is very quickly I can add quite a significant amount of feedback. That is way more than I would do if I was just typing the feedback. It's more like the verbal conversation you'd have with the student in the class. The other great thing is that I could actually go into each of these and I could actually have a look and see if I want to edit it. I can actually go back into each of them and have a look and see. I can get all of my... Exactly the right I can get all of my text written out and voice to text, and I can
saying that the use of verbs has created.
I can also replay all of my feedback and get a picture of how the student's going overall. So the great thing about this is that really I've given a huge amount of feedback in less than a minute for that whole piece of writing, and I could do that very, very quickly for lots and lots of bits of work.